You find what it, you find what it is you're looking for in the end. That was the last thing that my brother you said to me. He made up his mind to head out on that important mission with Kunikin, but he never came back. It's hard losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He was prepared to do what he had to for his family. But that doesn't make me miss him less. The city isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at the canteen, everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend. Can I pass it? Okay. Giulietta, the elder is a lady I admire, never a stronger woman I have seen. Her father and her spouse together lost, yet still she soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such height. Okay, well, yeah. Garrett. The elder might be welcoming New Year birds with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please don't disturb the peace we have here in the city. Plain. Is it difficult to become an Ouroboros candidate? Oh yeah, to qualify you have to pass the exam, and that's held just once every 4 years. Only 10 can get in, 4 of which are reserves. There are a lot of applicants, but only the very best make it. Yeah. This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agus, and an essentially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp of both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mound high in husks that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed in lives, counting out our stagnant little days. Monica's little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What? You ain't lost numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the lost numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway, to be left in peace. Jagger. What's up? Am I a rare sight to see you? So he's got 3 types of folk: promising youngsters, hard-working adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on their hands, like you don't have anything you need to do. We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, have a good old drink every day. Okay. Tima. All the city's residents are descended from 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortez, Monica's House Van Dam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavours, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guess like you have to make do with just a plain, boring old version, I'm afraid. Yeah, there are quite a few questions you'd like to put down. If you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see, please bear. Okay, oh, like those all. That's right, we have some really ill old folk being cared for too, people who are sadly coming to the end of their lives. Right, talk to everyone. Bum 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 bum. I don't see anyone I missed so far, so that's a good sign. Oh, there's a question mark over here. Ooh. Daddy, Daddy, come. Could we get this book? Thanks, and what a good choice. I'll probably help with your studies. If I required reading.
Interesting news.
Well, well. Shop of Wellwell's general store passed down through many generations of traders. Answers Wellwell travel whole world in caravan, but one day decided to stop caravan and sell here. After that shop dealing many goods.
Good to add more names. There's so much choice.
I'm gonna talk to this. There was another guy right there. Yeah. However you look at it, Gunnikin was a great man and a heroic fighter. He created his position as elder to Monaga so that he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his levelness, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example right up to his final moments.
Good to add more names.
Shopkeeper, see what you have.
What to buy?
I still want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient. So
It's all making sense.
I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. It sure ain't easy. They're going to Numbin wetlands next, and the fight never stops for them. Scavenging.
Got it all memorized.
Okay, run. What's that? What's this? Sheet music? Someone's sheet music?
And now we know things.
Oh. GG. Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. GG have iPad, so GG never leave home without. What? I didn't think nap on. Needed for iPads? Yeah. I keep voice tones down for GG. Have to admit it merely stylish affection.
Good to add more names.
I think the lost numbers are wrong to carry on stealing crates at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
Good to add more names.
Someone in here we can talk to? Nope. Hmm. Hmm. Bum, bum. Oh. Bro, I already know this, but Argus and Kevas have been fighting forever. And we've been living so that we escape the nose of Angus, Kevas, and Mobius for just as long. Right, don't you?
Good to add more names.
The lost numbers gear mostly consists of various versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we've got the process down to fine art. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You'd never know that this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I helped them out with it from time to time as well.
Good to add more names.
God, I can carry good a tune. I feel so cheeky and breezy when I hear it. Like I can get through anything. Don't like it though. You can't defeat Morbius with music, they say. But I think we help people, encourage them. Right. Okay.
Good to add more names.
I've talked to nearly everyone. Haven't I? Give or take. Oh. Drum drum. To friends, no name of lost numbers. Number 1 Levinus is mercenary. Also with containers slotted into, often used as a transport craft or armory. These would be Levinus we saw around the castle. Also we have little auto levers about the size of one bigabon called Sentry, the special creation of Mastopon. So we fought off of it maybe.
Good to add more names.
Okay. See if I've got any system tips. Yum.
We just have to persevere. We just have to persevere. We just have to persevere.
Yep. Should we discuss all the stuff that we've might as well do that.
Make sure we're well rested.
Discuss. Sheet music, scavenging, city clothing, blades. Let's start with blades.
Could you all come round for a second?
Apparently, lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally of one kind with the Orbis. So you say that explains the similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's going to be sloppy and you'll get bad habits, I think. I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. Understand of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl though, through and through. What sparks a power girl? Oh, never mind, I cut your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we are Orbis powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. Okay. Next up, reading.
Where should I start?
Did you notice how in the city people called adults like Monica teach teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni, the words children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was really peaceful scene somehow. I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us, nothing so relaxed as this. Imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'll have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Gurgen read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Bit outlandish, ain't it? City clothing.
Come round for a second.
So those clothes we borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city made in the first place. Huh? Thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? You don't think my style is not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the semblance might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah, don't worry. Town's mutterings get you down. Say, what about town's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about his appearance. Wow, that's a pretty sensible, actually, a very tie-on approach. Well, we're on that subject, Tan. There's something I want to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. Scavenging. The city's full of things I've never heard of and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like living in parts like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. I'd went in both Agnes and Kevis to get the stuff they need. Not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite but in a different way to Monica's corps, which fight on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What? Like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Numan Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We could lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least you made it sound like they're titty little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To number of it is. Okay. Have we been there? Can't remember.
Let's lay out the facts.
So about this sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange, it's completely different to off-seer melodies. It looks like only half the music is it looks like only half the music is in here, though. I'd really like to know the rest. Someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around. Counterpoint. Two.
Let's be off.
Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped this sheet music. Oh, that's Granda's. I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granny, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere wearing himself sick. Thank you. He's really hard to talk to. Boomer. Excuse me. There you are. Granda, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? We want to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody, I love to be able to play it all the way through. What? Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
Good to add more names.
Okay.
I see some relations have changed.
Boink. Is he going to the graves? Hmm. Hmm. Where are you taking me? Crying out loud. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, someone I'm talking to now. Really? So my mum got remarried and now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Good, I guess. What's them remarried? When does they get remarried? Married again? Sounds way complicated, so complicated I don't even know how to.
Good to add more names.
Oh, Shiner. You guys fight with a whole bunch of different weapons, right? How did you find out which ones suited you best? I guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use. So why were you asking? Just want to pick your brains. I can. Okay. On a weapon and get it good at it, and someday I'll get. Okay.
Good to add more names.
Hmm. Hmm. Yay. Whew. Such pretty music. Money dig it. Getting groovy. Didn't hear the flute. Ah, I think Granda enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from our off-scene tunes, ain't it? Feels a lot more jaunty. It's true, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. Banana would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that one day too. You will, I'm sure of it. Quest complete. Counterpoint. Cool.
I see some relations have changed.
Boomer. Dum 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 dum. That's a different tune to the one that was on the sheet music. Did you make it up yourself? Sounds great. Dum 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 dum. This old dude hardly ever says anything, huh? Quest. I don't have that done really yet. So how do I get there? Ding, ding, ding. Attacker. When the character is an attacker or healer, the line is red. Unlike defenders, defense isn't our strong stuff. So it's your cue to be careful. Mizuki. You. Don't worry, we're on your side. We're friends of Monica. We thought you might be able to use a hand. Malaga, then you must be Ouroboros. Fantastic, we're fine here, but the captain up ahead could use some help. Seems like monsters are really slowing down the retrieval. Understood, we'll do what we can. Are you all fine then? Yeah, not to worry, we're 5 by 5. Taking every last bit of plunder back to the city. This wreckage, it's like a treasure trove for us. Can't be wasting a single bit. Are you okay? Is something wrong? A friend of mine died recently, his name was Yu. I see that wreckage and I just can't help but think about the folks who died there. We should be grateful for everything left there. That's a feeling I understand well.
Good to add more names.
Good thing we found this.
You. So they're a monster with their plants. You. Kabada. Well, looky here, the robots themselves. So you told me you were coming. Oof, that's a voice and a half. Gaha, how rude of me. Rest assured that we will leave no trace of our existence. Well, I'm glad you're so enthusiastic. It's taken you some time to retrieve everything I hear. I had a bit of trouble with Gafaz, you see. I don't know what's got them in such a fizz. They just won't seem to leave our salvage alone. It's proving now impossible to get our hands on those limited parts. I'd like to retrieve them undamaged if possible. So you just need us to bar up some drafts. Piece of cake. Recovery of resources is a goal. Engaging the enemy secondary to that. Repeat. Where did that come from? The time's a priority. Don't you forget it. We support more lives and our scavenging. And you know, always keep that in mind. Got that? Yes, ma'am. Good lad. Don't worry. It's part of a rookie's job to make mistakes. You know. Rookie. You're the new recruits, aren't you? Now come on, pick up the pace. Use your powers and whatnot to retrieve those parts. Thanks in advance.
Add more names.
Boom, boom.
This is something decent, right?
I'll just pick this up then. Not my problem. Wee. Nicely done. And no stomach damage to note. Nothing to squeeze, sneeze at. So words for you, I suppose. So we finally convinced her. This was a test from the get-go, wasn't it? I suppose you wanted to know if the power of the famous Ouroboros would mesh with the lost numbers way of life. So you saw through us. You're smarter than I thought you'd be. It's good to know how the scavenger troop feels about us anyway. Thank you for telling us. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks to you, I got my team safe. Newlywed, you know, and I couldn't face Mel if anything happened to him. But I digress. Better get to the troops home safely. Thanks for your help. Pleasure working with you, Ouroboros.